There's something about Indiana that breeds good basketball. Maybe it's the minerals in the soil or the magic in the air. But the Hoosier State has a national reputation for producing great players and great teams. In 1972, Indiana boasts of yet another basketball honor, the ABA Championship. This year, the Pacers won their second such title in their 5 years of existence. And this one had to be more rewarding and satisfying than anything they've won in the past. Many critics and a few fans gave the Pacers little chance to go all the way this year. But the Pacers did. And on the way, they displayed that classic mettle of champions everywhere. They won when they had to, when all the chips were on the table. Under scorching pressure, when lesser teams would wither away and pray for rain, the men from Indiana stood tall. At the start of the 71-72 season, the Pacers broke fast, won their first 5 games in a row, and looked like the world beaters they eventually would turn out to be.
Indiana's got the ball. George McGinnis sets the pick and gives the ball to Freddie Lewis. Drives to quarter court, back to McGinnis, lost it, got it back, fakes it, puts it back up, no good, and a foul is called. McGinnis moving inside, got a beautiful pass from Lewis, but could not hang on. And the first foul of the ball game goes against Art Becker. George McGinnis could get the Pacers' first points of the 71-72 season. He's got it. George McGinnis, a rookie from Indiana University, opens up the scoring this year for the blue and gold. Half minute gone, first quarter to play, first game of the year. Off to Beck and down low to Julius Key. Scoops it back to Becker, shoots over McGinnis, way off the mark. Rebound comes off to Mel again. Daniels kicks it off to Lewis. Up court to McGinnis. George with a good save. Moves in behind the back. Neto jump shots up and good. He got a great feed from George McGinnis and gets the Pacers' first field goal of the season. Rebound to Denver with 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Al Smith comes to Simpson. That's it. The shot goes up. It's in. It does not count. It does not count, and the score is 115-104 as the Pacers win the opener. 7 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Here is Randy Denton. A home run shot is up and no good. Neto again rebounds, and that's it. That's the ball game. The Pacers pick up victory number 2. Final score, 106-98 over Carolina. It's over. The Pacers win it. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Pacers win. The Pacers win, and Neto throws the ball 75 feet in the air. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The game is over. The Pacers win. The Pacers won their 5th consecutive game. The final score, Indiana 105, Kentucky 102.
Like the man said, all good things must end. And in the 6th game, the Pacers tasted their first defeat of the young year. The culprit was Dallas, a team that seems to have something personal against Indiana.
Dallas is a ball team that they're strong at the guard position, and then they just keep coming at you all the time, you know, and they're quick, and they got a lot of good shooters. So what we have to do, we have to get them early and just keep the pressure on them all the time.
On November 2nd, the 2 heavyweights of the Western Division met head-on. The Utah Stars invaded Indiana and came away with a hard-fought overtime victory.
It'll be Stars ball at midcourt across the way. Jimmy Jones will inbound. James has it above his head. In it comes to Glenn Combs. They go to Willie Wise. Wise bumps Brown down the lane. Lost away, and a foul is called on Roger Brown, I believe. With 2 seconds showing on the scoreboard clock, it is on Roger. His second. And we are just seconds away from either a win or a tie, which would mean overtime. Willie at that line with 3 for 2. That's it. 3 to make 2. Here comes the first one. It is on the way, and it is good. 27 for Willie. If he gets this, it'll be Pacer ball in with 2 seconds showing. If he gets it in now, Indiana has no timeouts left. If he gets it, it's a tie ball game. There it is. It is good. A tie ball game at 101. Indiana will get it into Cutter. Billy goes the length of the court. It's looking close. Hits the backboard, but it's no good. And we've got overtime. We've got overtime at the Coliseum. And the Utah Stars win it 108-107. Indiana's now lost 3 in a row.
That was a tough one to lose. It ran the Pacers' losing streak to 3 and didn't bode well for the future. Utah was the team the Pacers had to beat. But when the two giants of the West met again 2 weeks later, the Pacers lost another squeaker.
12 seconds to go in the ball game. John Bennick hands the ball now to James Jones. Into Willie Wise. Willie moves in for the shot. Can't get it. Goes underneath the Beatty. The shot up and no good. And a foul is called against Indiana. Let's see what's on. It's on McGinnis, I believe. It's the 4th on George. I thought for a minute they had pulled off a block, but apparently not. And Beatty will be at that line. Zelmo will get 3 to make 2. He is a good free throw shooter. 3 to make 2, and Zeke can put Utah up by 2 with 8 seconds showing on that scoreboard clock at a 1:11 tie. First one is good. Zelmo Beatty puts Utah in front, 112-111. 8 seconds to go. Second one, no good. The bonus in effect. Indiana, I think, has one more timeout remaining. They do, so they will undoubtedly get it in and then call the timeout. The next one is good. And the Stars lead 113-111. They get it in immediately and call a timeout, just as I said.
2 nights later in Pittsburgh, the Pacers lost another heartbreaker, a loss which left them standing with a dismal 9-9 record for the year.
So here we go. 6 seconds to play. 123-122, Indiana lead. Pittsburgh basketball. Brisker goes into Thompson. George goes inside on Lewis. 10-footers on the way. No good. Rebound back up and good. And that may do it. Let's see who made the basket. I believe George Thompson got the rebound and put it back up, and that's it. The ball game is over. Thompson missed the shot, got his own rebound, put it right back up as the buzzer was sounding, and the game is over. The Pittsburgh Condors win it 124-123.
Well, you say, what's the answer to this thing? You know, you think about it as a coach. You know, I've been here. This is the 4th year now. We've won 3 division championships, and chances are we'll win another one this year. We don't have that one guy that will stand up. We don't have that one holler guy or that one outstanding leader. So the only way we can win is to stick together and play together.
Against the Carolina Cougars on the last day of November, the Pacers put it all together, offensively and defensively, especially defensively.
In and out, no good. Rebound goes off and stolen away by Neto. The layup, good. Davis had it and lost it. 4 seconds, the pros threw it away. It'll be Pacer basketball with 2 seconds showing it. Indiana's got it, and their best defensive effort of the year. It's 114-88. Indiana basketball. Keller will just throw it in to Neto. He dropped it. Memphis has got it. The long up-court shot, no good, and that's the ball game. The Pacers win it very impressively, I might point out, by the score of 114-88.
A funny thing happened in Memphis in mid-December. The Pacers finally won themselves a cliffhanger.
2 shots coming up for the Raja. 2 shots coming. Right in front of us, Bobby Leonard turns his back away. Here's the first one. It's good. Bobby just kind of turned his back away right in front of us here and grabbed a quick breath and grabbed a look at the scoreboard over my shoulder. Here it is again. This is a biggie. Indiana by 93-92. Brown relaxes. Shot. Good. He got it. He got it. His 10th point of the period. 32 in the game. And now Memphis will take a timeout. The score with 22 seconds showing. 94-92. Indiana with a 2-point lead. Memphis Pros with the basketball. 22 seconds remain to be played in the ball game. Memphis has it. Charlie Williams. We'll see if they go to Charlie for that final shot. Wilbur Jones across to Johnny Newman. Newman penetrates. Baseline. 17th. He fires. It is no good. Rebound by Hillman. Darnell Hillman's got it. The pros thought they heard a whistle, but no. 10, 9, 8, 7. Blows in backcourt. Stolen ball. Out of bounds. Let's see. No. Yeah, finally. They made the steal, but threw it out of bounds. 3 seconds to go in the game. 3 seconds to go. The Pacers lead by 2. Up to Hillman. And let's check it out here. Clock shows 1 second to play. Hillman goes up. If he gets them both, you can forget about it and chalk it up in the win column for number 19. He'll get 2. Here's the first shot. It is on the way and no good. No good. Indiana's lead is at 2. 94-92. Got to have this one and avoid the home run shot. Here's the push shot. It is up, and it is no good. The rebound by Mel Daniels. That's the ball game. Daniels with a big rebound. Jakes it off, and the Pacers are victorious, 94-92.
But the following week, their old nemesis, the Dallas Chaparrals, did the Pacers in double overtime.
We have now 27 seconds to play in overtime number 2, a 123-120 ball game. Dallas basketball, 20 seconds to go. They can kill the clock. They're going to win it. They don't blow it here. Pass comes to Rich Jones to Steve Jones in the near wing. 12 seconds to go in double overtime. Steve Jones, Indiana cannot commit the foul. They go inside now to Rich and back out to Shader Hadamon again. 4-3. Indiana's won it again. It's all over. The Chaparrals win it. Chaparrals win it in double overtime. 123-120.
Was the night after Christmas in old Kentucky, and the Pacers left this belated lump of coal in the Colonel's stockings.
Indiana might win. They've got an awfully good chance now to go back to Braun. 12 seconds. Off to Nedelicki. They hang on to the ball and go to Keller. Billy will shoot a 15-footer. That's good, and that ought to do it. The Pacers, miraculously, have come off a terrible road trip and have won it. It whistled way up no good, and the Pacers with a great win over the Eastern Division leading Kentucky Colonels, run 17-111. And joy once again sneaks into the Pacers dressing room.
In keeping with the holiday spirit, on New Year's Eve in Indianapolis, the Pacers and the Nets had a real blast. The game was tied on 24 different occasions. Then, in the closing seconds, Freddie Lewis stepped to the foul line and left the Nets with a monumental hangover.
We are set to go with 28 seconds to play in the ball game. The Indiana Pacers have a 102-100 lead. It will be Pacers basketball at midcourt with 11 seconds to shoot. That's the way the situation stacks up right now. Indiana trying to stay at least 7 games off the pace set by the Utah Stars. Here we go. Inbound pass to Mount. High post to Hillman. Darnell had it knocked away to save by Mount. The rocket inside. 22-footer. No. Rebound New York. Out of bounds. Indiana basketball. Tom Washington and Ollie Taylor both went after the shot, and now, with 19 seconds to go, Indiana's got one timeout left. Hillman comes into Daniels. He goes to Lewis. Freddie hangs on. 16, 15, 14. Double teamed outside, and a foul is called. It'll be on John Roach. 11 seconds to play in the game, and Lewis goes to the line. The Pacers lead 102-100. And a Pacer victory, a Pacer free throw successfully, both of them here. We've got the game pretty much in our hands. First shot is up and good. Oh, how many times can Fritzy stand the pressure of the same particular situation? He has picked up 20 points tonight. One more by the Pacer team captain who did not start the game. It is good. And the Pacer lead 104-100 with 11 seconds to go.
North of the border in mid-January, Indiana showed the hockey-conscious inhabitants of Toronto how the game of pro basketball should be played. For their victims, the Pacers chose the Memphis Pros.
18 seconds to go. Indiana's got it. 26th foot of the year. And it'll be 5.5 back. Here's Warren Davis inside the layup. No good. Rebound Seidel. Good. Sims had a good game also. He has 13 this quarter. 21 of the game. 9 seconds to go. Cannon with a home run shot that's off the rim. No good. Barnhill rebounds. Back up from 12 feet. No good. 2 seconds. One ball game is over. And the Pacers simply destroy Memphis.
The next week, the Pacers invited the Utah Stars back home to Indiana. This time, the home folk were happier with the result.
Indiana with 4, 3, 2. They hang on, and a foul is going to be called against Utah with 1 second showing. Foul is on Jimmy Jones, and the Pacers are going to win it. The game is over, and the Pacers win it 119-113.
On February 11th, the Utah Stars were back in Indiana for another important showdown. At this point, the Pacers trailed the Stars by only 5 1/2 games and were still within striking distance. It was one the Pacers needed, but the Stars wanted more.
A goaltending call, and Freddie Lewis gets the field goal. Indiana trails by 2. 56 seconds to go. 117-115. What a ball game we've got. Jones against Rick Mount. The crowd doesn't whether to stand up, sit down, or just roll over. Jimmy Jones out back. Bobby Leonard down at midcourt right now, yelling to his ball players. Jones going in. 10-footer out front. Around. No good. Rebound by Ron Boone. Boone back to Combs. A great rebound that was by Boone. He was a man called for the goaltending a while ago. 30 seconds to go. 117 to 115. Combs at long range. Trying to go in on Cutter. Goes to Woody Wise instead. Woody with 15 seconds to shoot. In the corner to Hyde. Back to Wise again. 18 seconds to play. 11 to shoot. Jones at long range. Being guarded by Mount. Mount backing up, giving him room. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Jones drives, float away 10-footer. Oh, he got it. Jimmy Jones got the field goal, and that might do it. 6 seconds to go. Mount in backcourt to Cutter. 3-2. Cutter with a home run shot. It's no good, and that's the ball game. The ball game is over. The Stars win it 119 to 115.
In Memphis the next week, Bob Nedelicki went to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game, while only 1 second showed on the scoreboard clock.
Now George McGinnis is about set to be handed the basketball. He's got it right now. Let's see what the strategy is. McGinnis fires. Too hard. Rebound by Indiana Settle. He falls down, and a jump ball is called, and Nedelicki really got slapped down hard to the ground. And a jump ball is called with 4 seconds showing. McGinnis missed the shot intentionally, and Indiana had a hold of it, Nettle, but he could not hang on. So Davis and Daniels will jump. Here we go. 4 seconds remain, and now Mel backs out of the middle. He wants things ship-shape along that outer area. Now we're going. The tap control by Neto. Turn around, 10-footer. No, and a foul is called. A foul is called. It'll be a 3 to make 2, I believe, and Neto will go to the line with 1 second to go. Nedelicki up massaging that elbow. Nedelicki at that line with 3 to make 2. He's got a great night going. He's 2 out of 3 from the line. Here's the first shot. Here's the crowd on the way. Good. Neto with 29. And if he gets this, we've got an awfully good chance for overtime. Bob Nedelicki with 1 second showing. On the way, he got it. Neto picks up 2. The ball game tied at 113.
The Pacers and the pros continue to battle it out for 2 overtime periods before Indiana finally walked away with a 131 to 127 victory. A few days later, the Pacers found themselves in tough against those pesky chaparrals.
We've got a doozy. 44 seconds to go. 101 to 101. The 4th time it has been tied tonight. And this big crowd right on the edge of its seat. Lewis gets it across. 34 seconds to go. Bobby Leonard off the bench to our right, yelling out the instructions again. Trying to get the ball club to move around. They run an X pattern. Lewis cross side, left side now to McGinnis. Back to Fritzy. Inside he goes. 7 seconds to shoot to Brown. Rogers starts to go into the lane. Starts to drive, turns, falls, fires. Good! Great play by Brown! Roger Brown with 15 seconds to go puts Indiana in the lead. Up court. Dallas throws it up to Semi Hill. Hill, wait a minute, what do we got? Timeout by Dallas. George McGinnis yelling and screaming at the referee that he was out of bounds, but apparently not. And the Chaparrals with 9 seconds to go call another timeout. Final 9 seconds of the game. 103 to 101. Indiana 2 points in front. It'll be Dallas basketball. Semi Hill will inbounds right in front of us. Hill trying to go inside. Finally, better hurry. It's knocked away by McGinnis, and George didn't let him throw it in. No change in the clock, so clock didn't start. Still 9 seconds to go. Semi Hill will toss it in, guarded by McGinnis. George all over him. Hill having trouble going in now to Freeman. Donnie fires in the corner. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Hill. Back up and goal! Semi Hill got the field goal. Semi Hill got the field goal. The Pacers get it in. Now what do we got here? An argument ensuing. The Pacers will get it in, and I believe call a timeout. They will. With 2 seconds to go, we got an argument down below us down here. They've reset the clock to 3 seconds. That was what the delay was all about. 103 to 103 is the tie ball game. Indiana in the I formation, and Dallas trying to stop him. It'll be Pacer basketball at midcourt. Lewis trying to find the open man. Better hurry. Goes inside to McGinnis. George turns. He fires. It is no good, and that's it. We've got overtime. We've got overtime in Dallas, Texas. 40 seconds to go. 111 to 110 overtime 1. 21 seconds to go. Here comes the Chaparrals again. 5 seconds to go. The inbound pass is knocked away. Actually, they didn't get a pass away. McGinnis had it knocked away out of bounds. 5 seconds to go. Overtime 1. McGinnis goes up court to Brown. Rogers got it. Starts to drive inside. He is hit. Knocked off the floor. And a foul, I believe, will be called again. It will on Joe Hamilton. Roger Brown. Here comes the first one. It's on the way and good. And that pressure free throw shooting of Indiana continues to be a big part of the machine. Brown with another try. What a ball game he's played with the physical hurt that he has. Roger Brown, another one. He is no good. Rebound, Dallas. Off it goes to Phillips. Front court to Freeman. The ball game is over. Pacers win it. The ball game is over, and the Pacers win 115 to 113.
The Pacers' final regular season home game against the powerful Utah Stars took place on March 15th. These two teams had been involved in heart-stopping, down-to-the-wire battles all year long, and this one was no different. Utah led 109 to 108 in the closing seconds, but the Pacers had the ball and one last chance to win it.
We have 5 seconds to go in the game. The score, 109-108, Utah by 1. Billy Keller will toss it in at the midcourt stripe. Keller now gets the ball from Bob Serafin. He comes to Brown. Rogers starts to drive. He's knocked away to Keller. Billy fires from the corner. No good. Up and no good, and that's it. The ball game is over as the shot was missed by Keller. Brown's tap-in would not fall, and that's it. The final score, 109-108, Utah.
Label that one Excedrin headache number 940. Another heartbreaking loss for the Pacers. That left them way behind the Stars in the divisional standings, but still they enjoyed the security of second place as they wrapped up the regular season against Pittsburgh. The Pacers trounced the Condors 128 to 113. This season-ending game was also the final game for longtime Pacer favorite John Barnhill.
The fellow that's going to hang it up at the end of the season. And after 10 long years, he's just got to miss the professional basketball game. John Barnhill, you must have second thoughts right about now.
I'm sure I'm going to miss the game, but I'm a little tired of basketball at this point, and I feel that I deserve a rest right now.
What's John Barnhill going to do now when the shoes and the shorts and the shirts go in the locker room for the final time?
Well, I'm going to sell insurance here in town, and I've been doing that now for the past season. And I sold insurance also when I was in St. Louis when I was with the Hawks. And this is my career that I plan to seek out, and continue to do. I also plan on helping the Pacers in some kind of capacity. At this point right now, I don't know.
Satchel Paige once said, "Don't look back. Somebody might be gaining on you." But I got to guarantee you, John, not perhaps tonight, but when that final buzzer sounds at our last playoff game, wherever that might be, there's got to be a glisten come to the eye of a guy who's been around a game this long.
I think so, Jerry. I hope not to go in a corner and cry, anything like that, but I just hope it's a happy moment. In other words, I would like to win the championship once again here with the Pacers, and I think that would be one of my great moments in basketball, to retire after winning the championship.
The long, arduous regular season was over. Indiana finished with a disappointing 47-37 record. Good enough for second place and a playoff spot, but nothing to write home about. Now the short, pressure-packed second season was about to begin, and the Pacers were ready to showcase their talent. In the opening round of the Western Division playoffs, the Pacers faced the fourth-place Denver Rockets. On paper, at least, Indiana looked much too talented and experienced to be hassled by Denver. 6 players on the Pacer roster were veterans of the 1970 title campaign: Mel Daniels, Bob Nettlecki, Roger Brown, Freddie Lewis, Billy Keller, and John Barnhill. The lowly Rockets were supposed to succumb easily to the powerful Pacers, but somebody forgot to tell Denver. The Rockets clawed and wrestled for 7 hard-fought games before finally being counted out. In the opening game at Indianapolis, the Rockets led 49-46 at halftime. Then in the final half, the Pacers got tough.
Pacers lead by 6 with 40 seconds to go. Keller on the steal. Billy Keller took the ball away from Larry Brown, and that could be the crushing blow. 27 seconds to go. Still time. Keller getting it across the line. 100-96. Indiana's ahead by 4. Lewis on that dribble, coming back to Billy Keller. Keller almost across the timeline. 16 seconds to go. Back to Lewis. 14 seconds to go, and now Larry Brown commits the foul. Larry Brown commits the foul, his third, and Freddie Lewis goes to the line, and it would appear from here that Indiana has picked up win number 1 in the best-of-7 series against the Denver Rockets, and will go after number 2 tomorrow night.
The final score showed Indiana on top 102-96. But in the second game, the Rockets stunned the Pacer team and the fans.
Indiana's let an 8-point fourth quarter lead get away from them. A minute 20 to go in the game. Billy Keller to McGinnis to Mount. Looking to Neto. Nope. Back out to the point to Keller. Billy runs it inside. Feeds to Rick again and throw it away. Mount makes the save brilliantly, though. Rick's got a three-pointer in the air. Down! The Pacers go in front by 3 with a minute to go. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. The score, the Pacers 105, the Rockets 104. And it will be Denver ball at midcourt right in front of the broadcasting microphone. Here we go. Robies will inbound. He goes out back to Simpson. He drives on Mount, takes him inside. Jump shot from 10 feet. Good! Ralph Simpson gets the field goal. The Pacers get it in and call timeout with 10 seconds to go. 2 seconds gone. Ball game is over. The Rockets win it. The Denver Rockets win it and even the series at 1 with a final score. Denver 106. The Pacers 105.
3 days later, the teams met again, 1,500 miles west of Indianapolis and a mile higher up. The location had switched to Denver, but the torrid pace continued. In Game 3, 4 periods were not enough to settle the outcome. In Game 4, maybe the Pacers went cold, or maybe the altitude got to them, and they were out of breath. In any event, this one was a breather for the Rockets. Their 112-96 win evened the series at 2 games apiece. Back in Indiana for Game 5, the Pacers pulled the brakes on the Denver Express.
62-59, Denver to within 3. Couple of minutes gone, fourth and final quarter action. Billy Keller looks out to Mel Daniels in the high post. Ralph Simpson coming back down to him in the ball game. Keller moving right wing, guarded now by Frank Kard. Here is Keller stopping. There's the home run shot. Good! Billy Keller gets the 3. Oh, and a big basket that was. The little guy's got 15 now. And now with 4 seconds to go, we'll go back to Denver with a win. Lewis up court to McGinnis, tapped away. George got it. Wants the home run, takes the home run. It is no good, and that's it. Ball game is over. The Pacers win it 91-79. Back at the Coliseum in Indy, we are checking. We have record after record being broken tonight. First off, number 1, the 79 points scored by Denver is the lowest points ever scored in a playoff game by one team. 79 points. And the total of 170 is the lowest point total by 2 teams in playoff history.
Those 79 Denver points set a new ABA playoff record for the least points in a game. And Billy Keller was the highest scorer for the game with 25 points. That left the Pacers with 3 wins and the chance to wrap up the series the next night in Denver. But the Rockets said no, 106-99, and sent the 2 teams back again to the Hoosier State for the rubber game of the series. It was another seat-squirming barn burner, and the action went like this.
Billy Keller goes to the line. And here is that free throw shot by Billy, and it is a big one. Keller will get 1. Indiana up by 1. On the way, he got it finally. It rolled and rolled and rolled and finally fell in, and Denver gets it in and no timeout. They're bringing it across the line. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Smith in the corner. Inside of back. Knocked away. Loose ball. Hit the bottom of the backboard. Belongs to Denver, I believe. Yes. 4 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go, and Denver must be out of timeouts. They do not take a timeout. Robies will throw it in. They might get 1 shot away. Here's the whole ball game right here. Robies will throw it in. 4 seconds to go. Indiana up by 2. Robies going back out to Simpson. Tapped away by Lewis. Out of bounds with 1 second to go. And now Denver takes a timeout. They did have a timeout left. I was certainly there. Rockets timeout with 1 second to go in the ball game. You ready? I'm ready. Pacers ready. Rockets ready. Al Smith will get the ball from John Bannock. Now we're setting up the offense and the defense. Al Smith will throw it in. Smith throws it inside now to Robies. Shot knocked away by Lewis, and that's it. The Pacers win the ball game. The fans go crazy, and we go to Utah. Final score, the big one. The Indiana Pacers 91. And the Denver Rockets 89.
The next day, Friday, April 14th, was a break in the schedule for the Pacers. It should have been a day of rest and celebration, but was instead 24 hours of waiting and worry. They had just been extended to the limit by the so-called soft touch Rockets. And tomorrow they had to put on the gloves and step in against the hard-nosed Stars of Utah. Utah had destroyed the rest of the teams in the Western Division during the regular season. After 84 games, Utah finished 13 ahead of the second-place Pacers. And in the opening playoff round, quickly dispatched the Chaparrals back to Dallas. The Stars were rested, ready, and waiting when the Pacers strode into Salt Lake City.
Rebounded by Daniels. Mills turning around the way up. Hook shot no good. McGinnis rebound. Fake. Back up and goal! McGinnis again. George with 31. And a ball game knotted at 97. Oh, and a contest this has been. 6 seconds to go. Ball game is over. Jones gets it across the 3-2. He's up to Hodge. Layup good, and that's it. Ira Hodge will get credit for the field goal. The Indiana Pacers played them right down to the very bitter end. Final score, Utah Stars 108. The Indiana Pacers 100. Utah now goes up 1-0 in the best-of-7 series. 15 seconds to play to Jackson. Down the corner to Johnny Beasley. He takes the three-point shot. That is no good. The rebound to McGinnis. He comes to Roger Brown. 6 seconds to go. Roger will take the three-pointer himself, and he's good. Roger Brown, second three-pointer of the game. He has 18 points. And with 3 seconds to go, Utah gets it in. They kill the clock. 2 seconds, 1. That's it. Ball game over. Final score, Utah Stars 117. The Indiana Pacers 109.
Back on their home soil, down 2 games to none in the series, and playing a must-win game, the Pacers did just that. Win.
Billy Keller hooks the pass into Daniels. Triple team. Turnaround, fall away. Popper is good, though. Daniels now with 14. And Indiana beginning to work like a machine, a rhythmic machine. Tat. 9:25, fourth quarter. Indiana 93-81 leaders. Here's Beatty. Back out to Willie Wise. Willie working on Darnell. Drives around him. Got inside. Mel bucked it away, but a foul on Hillman. And 2 of the Pacers are down. Hillman and Daniels. They bumped each other. Hillman gets his second foul. 16 seconds to go in the game. Brown inbounds to Lewis. Down to 15, 14. Indiana 3 in front. Lewis pinned to the baseline. Better hurry. Throws it back out to Daniels. Mel looking for help. Going back out to Hillman. 6, 5, 4. Now a foul call. 4 seconds to play. Lewis again. He's got it again. And the Pacers are in front now by 5 with 3, 2, 1. Buzzer sound. Shot is up by Boone. No good, and that's it. The Pacers win by the score of 116 to 111.
Roger Brown led the attack with 30 points and played another superb game in the fourth quarter, which Indiana won 118 to 108.
Keller getting it across the line. Billy all the way in. Deep right corner again. Inside. Daniels way up good. Bill Daniels with 18. And the Pacer lead is 12. That's the biggest lead they've had all night long. 4 seconds. We'll be going back for game 6. Boone outside. No. Rebound McGinnis. Here we go. 3-on-1. McGinnis and Keller and Brown. McGinnis takes a three-pointer. He missed it. Rebounded Billy Keller. Keller coming back out to long range to McGinnis. George hangs onto the basketball. 38 seconds to go. It's a Pacer victory. Big George just clings to the old apple. Looks to Brown. Looks to Mel. Looks to Freddie. Still has it. 17 seconds to shoot. McGinnis just hangs onto the basketball and spins it around. Fans getting a kick out of it. Down to Brown. 10 seconds to shoot out to Daniels. Mel starts to drive. Long range shot. No good. Rebound picked up by Utah. 17 to go. 118 to 106. The Combs baseline 10-footer is good. Combs getting his first field goal tonight, his 6th point. And the Pacers with 8 seconds to go have the victory wrapped up. Lewis, 118 to 108. Into the middle and back out again. 2-1. It is all over. It is all over in the Iowa Assembly Hall. And the Pacers win it 118 to 108.
In Utah for game number 5, the Stars roared by the Pacers for a 78-61 halftime lead and held on for a 139 to 130 victory. The loss left the Pacers only 1 defeat away from oblivion. Under intense pressure, the Pacers molded into a near-perfect team, playing balanced offense and defense, with 7 men scoring in double figures.
Back to the point to Brown. Roger inside of Hillman. Darnell working on Willie Wise. Backs him in. Got a run, and the layup is good. Hillman again. Oh, man, what a night this kid is having. 16 points, and he's been the key. Far-away shot knocked away by Neto. Superbly. Indiana 3-on-1. They feed them out. Back to Neto. There's 2. Hillman to Rick Mount. Mount on the right wing, penetrates, got all the way in, beats up the Neto. He's bumped into by Combs and no foul. Turn around, jumps on his foot by Neto.
That 105-99 win sent the series into the sudden death 7th game. Of the 6 games played thus far, each team had won all of their home games. Unfortunately for the Pacers, Game 7 was to be played in Utah. In this now or see you in September encounter, the Pacers defied geography and the home court curse to prove they were the masters of their own fortune, playing what many fans thought was the finest game of the 5-year Pacer history.
We are 60 seconds away from going to the championship playoffs. Billy Ketter gets it across. Ketter, long range, looks right wing to Lewis. Putty watches the scoreboard. Bobby Leonard's off the bench to my left, yelling out to his ball club. Right in front of me, 45 seconds to go. 114 to 111. This is the biggest basket of the game. Ketter to Freddie, takes the 20-footer. He missed it. Rebound out back to Daniels, though. And Mill is tied up. He'll shove it up. One of the few shots Fritzy has missed all night long. Mel Daniels moves in against Red Robbins. Now they put Robbins in there. Bobby Leonard yelling that it should be Jimmy Jones, but they're going to let Red jump anyway. Daniels and Robbins. This is it. Mel gets the tip, and the Pacers get it. Freddie Lewis hangs on to it. Double teamed. He's in trouble. He climbed by Billy Ketter. He can't fight him, though. Killer's getting free. Now Lewis getting double teamed. It's knocked away, but a foul call. A foul call, I believe, on Willie Wise. And that's it. The Pacers win. Bobby, come here. The Pacers win the ball game. David Craig, you happy?
Yes, you bet I am, Jerry.
Let's get him over here. Get slick for me if you can, please. The Pacers going crazy. They win it 117 to 113. I'm trying to get whoever we can get over here. Here come the man. Well, it's been a long year.
We're going to the big show, baby. That's it. That's what counts.
I said it's not been a particularly happy year, but it's been a lot.
Hell with it. This is great. The hell with the rest of the year. We got in it now. That's all I care.
Here comes Neto. You got something to say?
That was nice.
I won it super. Johnny Barnhill, what do you got to say?
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
They're about as happy as you can get. Here comes Rick Mott. Here come the Rocket. He don't like the radio, buddy. Great job.
Thanks. That's a lot of money in our pocket.
Well, a lot of money. You counted money already?
Yeah.
You need the money?
Yes.
What about this guy next to you here, Billy Ketter?
I need money.
You betcha. I know another guy who does. Billy Ketter, great ball game. Super shot. The last 2 free throws. Did you feel a little pain?
You know, I'd been in that situation before, Jerry, and I felt just natural at the line. I know you're a little nervous, but
No, I'm perfectly fine.
But you know, I think over the years, you know, the experience has really paid off for us, and we're going to win it again.
All right, good luck, old buddy. Nancy Leonard, are you happy?
Oh, I'm so happy. I can't talk straight. Oh, we put it to them. 3 Methodists and 10,000 Mormons. Boy, we got them this time. Oh, Darius, great.
What about the ABA championship now?
Oh, we're going to get it now. We're going to get it. We're the best.
Was it worth the long trip out here?
This is the longest day I've ever put in my life, but it was worth it.
Bobby Joe Herber, how do you feel being assistant coach of the Western Division champions right now?
Just great, Jerry. Sounds right, baby.
You're all red in the face, old man. What's wrong with you?
I'm happy.
Huh? You got to let that loosen your tie up a little bit?
Yeah, I got talked a little bit. I'm just shaking. I'm so happy.
That night, there was no joy in Salt Lakeville, for the mighty Stars had been knocked out. The arena turned to catacomb silence, except for the victory yells emanating from the Indiana bench. The Pacers had beaten the Stars 117 to 113 and taken the semifinals 4-3. For the 3rd time in 4 years, the Pacers found themselves in the championship round. They lost in 69, won in 70, missed in 71, and here in 72 they were going at it with the New York Nets. The surprising Nets, who had finished a lowly 3rd in the Eastern Division, had pulled off successive playoff upsets over powerful Kentucky and the Virginia Squires. Now it was for all the marbles. Game 1 in Indiana saw Freddie Lewis, whose main job is to quarterback the offense, pour in 33 points and pace the Pacers to a 124 to 103 rout. But in Game 2, the hungry Nets won both the contest and the home court advantage by nipping the Pacers 117 to 115.
The layup tie ball game! And a foul is called on New York! A foul is on Berry! The foul is on Rick Perry. That is 5. And Roger Brown has just picked up his 21st point. And the Pacers have now run off 15 consecutive points. And Roger Brown could put Indiana into the lead for the first time in about 3 weeks. Here's the free throw. He got it. with 36 seconds to go. Here comes New York. Melchione gets it across the line. Inside to Paul. Down to Berry. Turnaround jump shot. Good! Berry got the field goal. Berry's got 28. And the Pacers will take a timeout with 24 seconds to go. And they trail 116 to 115. 117 to 115. 3 seconds to go in the game. Rick Berry at the line again. It is no good. The rebound tapped out back. It'll go out of bounds to Indiana with 1 second to go. And now let's see if Bobby wants a timeout. He will. Bobby Leonard right in front of us says, let's take a timeout, so we do. And this is the final 1 second of basketball. Lewis will throw it in. Freddie fakes inside of Mel. Turning, falling, jumping. No good! Hit the rim, came out, and New York wins it by the final score of 117 to 115.
In the third, Dynamite rookie George McGinnis put on a show for the Nets and their fans. Big George grabbed 20 rebounds and netted 30 points as the Pacers went one game up on the New Yorkers. In the fourth game, the Pacers were in control for 3 periods, but McGinnis and Daniels got into deep foul trouble in the last period. The Nets began controlling the boards and went on to win 110 to 105 before over 15,000 screaming Long Islanders, a new ABA playoff attendance mark.
Melchione working on Mount. High posting now to Paul, given back to Johnny Roach. Roach, a good adept ball handler and very cool under fire for a rookie. He's at long range. Lewis out, knocks it away, but Roach makes the save. Johnny at the midcourt stripe, drives the right wing on Freddie, takes him down to the baseline, jumps over his head and got it. And that might be the biggest field goal of the ball game. An intentional foul coming up. It is on Melchione, but no sweat there for New York. 20 seconds to go. To Berry, he forced the shot and he got it. You can forget about it now. That did it. We'll be coming back to New York for Game 6. Berry just burned it. It is all over in New York. We got to come back for Game 6. The Nets win the ball game. Final score 110 to 105.
Game 5 was incredible, simply incredible. It was as if there were 2 different teams dressed in Pacer uniforms. One team played the first half and looked as clumsy, helpless, and pathetic as the Patsy team could play straight into the Harlem Globetrotters for laps. The other Pacer team played the second half and performed with grace, poise, and self-confidence of a championship team. Actually, the 2 teams were the same, but you couldn't tell by looking at them. Then, midway through the fourth quarter, the situation got interesting.
Brown to Lewis, the killer. They drop the ball to Daniels. He goes in on Paul, now fades and fires from 15 and good. Rick trying to penetrate. Lewis on the steal. Freddie took it away. He's going all the way in. He stopped it. Inside to Berry. Left-handed shot blocked by Daniels brilliantly. The Pacers get it again. Jamel, layup, good.
If the game for the most part seemed like a late-night rerun of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the final minute was pure science fiction.
27 seconds to go. 98-95. New York. Berry again, good again. And now New York's in the driver's seat. Billy Keller must hurry it across the line. Keller on the run. Billy with 22 seconds to go. Starts to make the drive. There's the home run shot. It's gone! Billy Keller with his 4th three-pointer of the game. New York gets it in. 15, 13, in backcourt. Lewis makes the steal. Riley, layup, no good. Rebound, Brown. Wait a minute. Goaltending, I believe. What do we got here? John Benning says goaltending, I believe. Let me wait and see what we're getting. It is a foul on Ollie Taylor. No goaltending. Freddie Lewis with a brilliant backcourt steal. Went in. The Pacers thought it should have been goaltending, but apparently not. So the Pacers will take a timeout with 9 seconds to go, and the score, New York 99 and the Pacers 98. So this is the way it stands. With 9 seconds to go, 99-98 New York, and here we come. The crowd will tell you. Just take a good long listen. Up, and no good. He missed it. He will get 2 more. It rolled and rolled and rolled. This time he's good. 21 for Fritzy. And again, Freddie Lewis cocks the arm. On the way. He got it again. And the New Yorkers get it in and call timeout in an instant. Now there's 8 seconds to play, and the Pacers lead 100-99. It'll be Tom Washington to throw it in. Let's see what kind of strategy Lou Carnesecca has come up with. 8 seconds remain. Washington throws it in. Here it comes to Barry. Throw it away! The Pacers get it with 5, 4, 3, 2, it's all over! I mean, it is unbelievable. What we have just witnessed is almost beyond belief. The Pacers, 20 by 20, somehow, some way, by some great stroke of fate, have won the ball game by the score of 100-99.
The tremendous comeback by the determined Pacers, as one disgruntled New York writer put it, allowed the Nets to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory. The dramatic win put the Pacers up 3 games to 2 and gave them a big emotional edge heading into New York. 6th game. Although the score was close at times, the Nets never really had a chance against the fired-up Pacers.
That's the end of the first quarter of play, and it's been a beauty. At the end of one, the score, the Indiana Pacers 28, the New York Nets 28. That's it. That's the end of what has been a thrilling first half of play. The score at halftime, the Indiana Pacers 56 and the New York Nets 56. That's the end of the third quarter of play. Score at the end of play, Indiana 88, the New York Nets 80. That's it. The Pacers win. The Indiana Pacers are the ABA champions. Congratulations to them. Here comes McGinnis. Big George will be our first guest. Big fella. Before the ball game, I said, what's wrong? You didn't look very good in the dressing room. What was the problem?
I feel kind of sick. I've got a little taste of the flu, Jerry.
Do you feel better now?
I feel a lot better.
A state champ, you were on the state champions, along with the guy next to you here on a different ball club. How does it feel to be a rookie and get the whole ball of wax the first year?
Well, this probably is the sweetest victory of my entire career. And I have nothing, I can't even express my feelings.
Great ball game, super game. Bobby Leonard, Billy Cutter. Who wants to go first? You all want to go at once. Bobby, how about you? Fantastic.
Well, this is the greatest. It's the greatest, no question about it. We played a super ball game under a lot of pressure, I think.
Did a super job coaching. The last 3 or 4 minutes, kind of hairy.
God, I was going insane over there, It's tough, boy, but this is the greatest.
Billy Cutter. Billy, how sweet it is, baby.
Thanks, Jerry. It's a tremendous win, and like I was saying, the series went great. Denver series, Utah series. People thought that we wouldn't get by Utah, but now it's just tremendous. What can you say?
And so it came to pass. The Indiana Pacers won the ABA crown. They did it in 6 games, just as they had in 1970. With this championship, the Pacers have become the first team of the ABA to win 2 league titles. This year's 12 playoff victories gives Coach Bobby Leonard a total of 40, more than any other coach in the ABA. All the statistics and facts are fine, but they really don't mean anything when compared to the warm feeling of satisfaction that each Pacer player and every Pacer fan feel deep inside when they think about the glorious season past.
Thank you very much, Jerry. This plaza in front of the city-county building for many years went without use. And it seemed to us appropriate about 4 years ago that this ought to be a place in which we celebrated in this community the great things that we have that bring us together. The Indiana Pacers have done more to bring us together than any other force in this community. And I'm very proud of this team, not only for the skills that they've exemplified, but for the fact that they've made it possible for us to rejuvenate this downtown area, the heart of the city. The jackhammers that you hear off to the left are for a stadium that we promised 2 years ago at an occasion just such as this, when we celebrated our first major league championship in this city and said we would do all that we could in our power to make certain that this team had a place worthy of the type of championship caliber ball they were playing.
We call it Pacer Power.